welcome back. Now, I've just found out that stinging nettle in tea can actually help your hay fever and help your hair grow. So,
I'll be honest, though. Here to talk through the benefits of some homemade herbal teas is foraging expert Feebee Foran. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
Now, we've some lovely teas here. Everybody knows I love me tea, but I'm not a mad herbal tea person, but hopefully now you'll change me this morning.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a difference than when you buy tea bags that are herbal teas than when you actually use fresh herb, because you're actually getting the benefits of all of these fantastic plants. You're actually harnessing all of their oils, and they don't lose their medicinal goodness when you're using them from fresh leaf. So I brought some little ones for you to try today.
So foraging, that's kind of your thing. So for this, people, like, you can go out and get herbal teas in the supermarket, the shop, easy, but it's actually better, you think, to go out and try and, squeeze your own lemons, pick your own nettles.
You have to squeeze your own lemons, dear. Like, how else would you get it? Like, when you buy a lemon and squeeze it.
Sorry, pick your own nettles or grow your own rosemary.
I always find
and squeeze your own lemon. It's very important.
Listen, you get lemon tea, but it just comes in a tea bag, doesn't it? Feebee, don't listen to him.
You are getting the absolute best. Fresh is always best.
Fresh is always best.
And also, you're going to get the best flavour from it as well, because it hasn't been dried, so it's not losing its goodness. So
Nettles.
Now, look, nettles to me are like a lifesaver. I am a hay fever person. I'm a sinus person, like most people in Ireland. And we're coming into that time of the year when people are going to start cutting the grass, and we're all going to get runny noses and there's itchy eyes and stuff like that. This is where nettles really come into their own.
Okay.
And so I go out and I pick nettles along the Dodder. I'm from Fairhouse, so I'm generally around my local area picking the local nettles.
What do you do with gloves and stuff?
Well, I don't.
You can actually pick it by the stalk if you
be careful.
You can pick nettles without gloves. The thing is, they do have little hypothermic needles running along the stems, and they are full of formic acid, and that's what gives you the sting. But the little pins are like this. So if you pick upwards, you're going to sting yourself. If you pick them a certain way, you won't sting yourself.
Right, show us how you would make a tea.
So I'm going to blend this one here with rosemary and some mint. So to make a herbal tea from fresh herb, it's so easy. You're basically just going to cut it up, and you're just to release as much of the goodness as you can, because if you put the full leaf in, it's going to take a while for it to penetrate the leaf.
Are you not getting stung with that nettle there?
No.
Okay, right. No worries.
I think I'm kind of used to it now at this stage.
Okay.
I'm going to put in a little bit of fresh mint as well. Most people will have mint growing in their garden. It grows like wildfire, and it's a fantastic one to have for your little mojitos on the
mint. Where you
mint, your fresh mint from your garden. So
if you don't have mint in your garden,
you can buy mint.
Buy some.
Oh, no, but I'm saying
mint,
like I don't have mint in my garden. Have you?
Well,
I think
now is the time to start. Like, we're springtime now. If you throw down a few seeds, mint, you will put in a few seeds, and they will literally take over.
But I take it now, if you've taken nettles from a field or somewhere, wash them.
Yes, wash them. And I would always say to be kind of stick off the beaten track, where you're not going to have lots of passing traffic, where there's not going to be
dogs
exactly
peeing on
a little bit of height. Now, nettles you'll see lots of lovely young leaves now growing at the moment. They're lovely and green, and they're the ones you want to get, the nice fresh ones.
Okay, so just put it in there, throw in some hot water.
You pop it in, and then you're just going to fill it up with hot water, and you're going to leave it for about 10 minutes. Now, the trick is, once you cover your leaves, you're going to stick a lid onto it, because that's going to seal in. All of those oils are going to stay within that teapot there and not escape. You want to keep them all within there, and that will infuse now for about 10 minutes. So I have one. I prefer it.
Let's try some.
I'd like to try some.
Nettle
help the hair growth.
You'll see that, like, this is now gone lovely colour. That's from all the chlorophyll that's in the nettle. And as you said there, with nettle tea, if you are someone who is experiencing like thinning hair, or that your hair is starting to fall out, you can actually use that. Once it goes cool, you can actually use that as a rinse over your hair in the shower, and that will help stimulate your scalp to help your hair grow.
Okay.
That's
Very
nice.
It's good. You can definitely taste the mint in it.
You can definitely taste the mint.
Okay, what's the next one? Is it honey?
This one here. So I've made this one here. This is one of my favourites. This is a daisy tea with honey and lemon. Now, I always work with local honey, because, as I said, I'm an allergy person. So it's really, really important that if you are someone who suffers with hay fever or allergies, if you work with your local honey and use local honey, the bees that we're dealing with have been actually feeding off the pollen in your local area. It's the same antigens. So, and although it sounds counterproductive, it actually helps you build a stronger immune system. So you're as an anti-inflammatory. So I have made this one here. So in this I have.
And are these the daisies you'd pick in a field?
These are little daisies that grow in your garden that people run over with the lawnmower and break my heart. Now, daisies, most people will think like that. They're just a little flower in the garden. They're actually so potent with medicine. So they're known as the poor man's arnica. If you've ever used arnica before,
for pain and stuff.
For healing, yes.
Oh yeah, to scars and stuff.
Exactly. So these are fantastic. You can use it for...
look at the daisies down at the top.
Yeah, and they're pretty. I think it's a bit Instagrammable.
Stuck in the teeth.
So you basically just throw the daisies in there.
Daisies in there. I have some honey in there. Now I use Ollie's Farm honey. He's in Glenasmole, so I know that this honey is from my local area. You can.
Can you drink the daisies?
You can drink the daisies as well. They're edible.
But that's just it's honey and lemon really
is
the big one. But obviously
daisies, you're actually harnessing the medicine from the daisies.
Okay.
And also daisies do have a lemony flavour.
That's nice. That's lovely. Go out quickly. Let's move on to the final one.
This is my nighty sleepy dreamy snoozy snooze.
Need that in this show. Okay.
And this one here is made with lemon balm. Like that again, it's from the mint family. Will grow like wildfire in your garden if you plant some. Stick it in a pot. This is a gentle sedative of a tea. So you can have this at night time. I've matched it up with some gorgeous lavender, also a lovely calming one, and some ginger. And some ginger as well. So if this is a great one to have at night time, if you're going to bed, you've had a busy day, especially if you've had a late dinner, if you've been out somewhere and you might feel a bit bloated or whatever going to bed.
I just got a leaf in my mouth. Can you take the daisies out? Obviously,
but you can't eat them.
You can eat them, but you can use a little sieve if you're that way. If you don't want to eat them.
Oh, that's lovely.
Do you like that?
Love a nighttime tea.
So that's a lemon balm. Helps everything to come down. Helps your mind down.
It actually does feel like it's more relaxing than the others. The others
it's
more.
It's a hug and a mug.
Yeah, hug and a mug.
Feebee, love it. And if people want to find out more, of course, they just go on to Forager.ie and follow you on Instagram as well.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Yes, lovely, isn't it?
Cheers. Coming up after the break.